Khan here for Seconds Out with Jason Quigley in New York. Jason, sir, how you doing?
Yeah, feeling good. Looking forward to the week ahead now and fight night.
Good to see the smile on your face. I can see you're eager for fight night. Look, Berlanga, I was speaking to Roberto there. People in the media, we've seen kind of the hype around him. As a fighter, can you tell when a fighter is as hyped as he is and it's warranted, or maybe he's not quite what he seems?
We'll soon see on Saturday night. You know, there is a lot of hype about him. But, you know, as I says before, you look at black and white and you look at his past couple of performances, haven't been spectacular. He's been put on his ass. He hasn't looked like the superstar that, you know, he's trying to put himself across on social media, and some of the media is putting him out there to be. But we'll see on Saturday night how good he really is. But you'll also see on Saturday night how good I am.
I was just speaking to Andy, and he's kind of said, we've never really seen the true form of yourself in the ring. And he answered as to why that is. But why do you feel we haven't seen the full form of Jason Quigley in the ring before?
I think there's been certain little aspects, you know, that just hasn't got the best out of me yet. Whereas everything has fallen into place for this fight. You know, I've got the full team, the full squad around me now. Unbelievable training camp. And yeah, I've got the right mindset and the right approach this time around to put in that spectacular performance.
You're very much obviously an accomplished boxer. How often do you feel you have to kind of stand and trade and dig in this fight to get the victory?
It all depends on how the fight unfolds. You know, if I have to stand there and dig at any certain stage to get the victory, I know I can do that. But I'm going to stick to my game plan, whether that is to stand there and dig him, whether that is to let him walk on to a beautiful right hand, or whatever it shall be. You know, we've got our game plan, we've got set out what we want to do in the fight, and that's the way it's going to start off.
Does the rampaging Berlanga play into your hands?
Like, I'm ready for whatever he throws at me. You know, whether he wants to come and try and box me, whether he wants to come and try and blow me out of there, whatever it is, he's the one that's going to be shocked on fight night. He's the one that's going to turn around and the questions are going to start rolling around in his head. This isn't what I expected.
I saw Berlanga make some comments in the lead up to this fight and saying he feels like you're just going to run around the ring for the 12 rounds. Why do you think he says that? And do you think there's a sense of maybe that he might not be able to combat that if you do decide to go that route?
Yeah, well, it's good that he's so concerned about me and what I'm going to do, because I couldn't give a shit what he's going to do. You know, I'm just going to get in there and I'm going to do what I do best, and I know that's going to be a hell of a problem for Berlanga.
He had a big opportunity against Andrade, and look, it didn't go your way. What safeguards are in place, and what kind of things have been done in camp to kind of make sure that doesn't happen again on Saturday?
This is boxing. Anything can happen. You know, this time it could be Berlanga that's left on his ass in the first round. You know, you can never guarantee anything in boxing, but you have to be prepared and you have to be ready. And I'm prepared and I'm ready. And whatever happens, whatever unfolds on the night, I'll be ready for it.
Irish support is very much famed. You've obviously felt it firsthand. Your coach Andy has felt it firsthand. Does it come as much of a support and a burden as well to perform on fight night because of those fans and their level of expectation?
Not really. Look, you know, you get in there and of course I want to put on a show for them, and I want to make sure that they walk away with a smile on their face. But I know by me getting in there doing what I do best, that will happen. But the Irish fans are amazing. You know, they just want to get out there and have a great night, and you know, if I can get in there and do what I do best, it'll be even a better night for them. So I'm so appreciative of the support that I get from Ireland, so appreciative from the support that I get from the Irish all over the world, really, because they've travelled to fights in the West Coast, over here, back home, everything. It's been unbelievable, so I really appreciate the support for sure.
You get the win on Saturday as you plan to do, and you get the microphone again like you've got now. Who do you call out after you get that win that you plan to get?
I head back home to Ireland, have a bit of downtime. Didn't get to have my honeymoon yet, so I plan on going having my honeymoon, and then we'll focus who's on next for that there.
And then you plan to focus on
whoever it shall be. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've said in a few interviews now, the game is moving all the time. 1 minute it's Canelo, 1 minute it's Benavidez, 1 minute, like, the whole landscape of boxing changes. 1 minute Canelo's at light heavyweight, next minute he's at middleweight. Do you know, nobody knows what's going to happen in boxing, so I stay in the present moment. The only thing right now is Edgar Berlanga. I beat him, as I said earlier. There could be a contract signed to fight somebody else next, but that still mightn't happen. You know, until you get there, fight week, on the night, there's nothing guaranteed in boxing. But one thing's guaranteed, it's going to be a hell of a show on Saturday night.
Jason, I'll leave the final word with you. What happens on Saturday night?
Hands up above there, Quigley champion.
Good conversation. Wishing you all the best. Thanks for the Seconds Out, sir.
Thank you.